More than 1 person in 10 does not have access to an improved source of drinking water, and more than 1 in 3 live without adequate sanitation. Millions of people are suffering from waterborne diseases which cause ill health and strain health systems. People can't go to work, which leads to a reduction in economic productivity. Women and girls who trek miles for water miss out on work and education. And so, lack of investment in sanitation and water is costing countries in Asia and Africa between 2 and 6% of their GDP every year. Thousands of children are dying every day, the equivalent of 3 jumbo jet planes full of children crashing on a daily basis. Despite the great need and huge global efforts, a vicious cycle is holding back progress towards universal access to sanitation and water. A lack of political leadership and a shortage of reliable information to inform decision-making means that the sector is often not made a national priority. Countries lack strong national plans and then do not attract finance from their national budgets or from aid partners. Investments in capacity for the sector cannot be made. Commitments are not met, and there is a lack of accountability between donors and governments and between governments and their citizens. In the end, finance does not reach the countries or people who need it the most. Sanitation and Water for All aims to turn this situation around, creating a virtuous cycle instead, one that has the potential to make a real difference to the lives of billions of people. Sanitation and Water for All is a global partnership that brings together over 90 developing country governments, donors, civil society organizations, and other development partners to collaborate globally, regionally, and nationally around 3 areas. Firstly, to increase political prioritization and promote strong leadership. Every 2 years, Sanitation and Water for All brings finance ministers from developing countries and ministers of development cooperation from donor countries together at a high-level meeting at which they table commitments which address the fundamental bottlenecks holding back progress. Significant gains have already been achieved, such as increased budgets, strengthened national planning, and country-level dialogue among sector actors. These meetings form part of the high-level commitments dialogue, an ongoing process of preparation, development, and monitoring of commitments. Partners use the process to raise water, sanitation, and hygiene on the political agenda and press for action. Secondly, Sanitation and Water for All partners work together to promote the development of high-quality and up-to-date information. Decision makers are encouraged to use these data, leading to action that is targeted to the people who need it most and the issues that are most important. Thirdly, Sanitation and Water for All promotes country-led efforts to strengthen water, sanitation and hygiene sector planning and budgeting. Evidence suggests that when countries have effective, participatory, and government-led processes, they attract further investment both from national budgets and aid partners. Sanitation and Water for All offers an opportunity to transform the vicious cycle into a virtuous cycle that will ultimately lead to greater investor confidence, increased sector finance, and better targeted investments. Government ownership and leadership with clear policies and increased capacity to deliver, accelerated coverage of water, sanitation and hygiene, and sustainability and equality. Evidence shows that investing in sanitation and water is good value for money. It is estimated that for every $1 spent on sanitation and water, there is a $5 return, and that the benefits from achieving universal access to sanitation and water total $170 billion per year. By working together, we can achieve these benefits and ensure equitable and sustainable sanitation and water for all.